welcome back. So 9th November is a Thursday today, and honestly um I caught a few of my trades earlier today. It was around 9:30, 10ish. I caught the trade after 10, to be honest. I couldn't take the video though because some personal stuff. My girlfriend is pregnant. She's still in school, matric. Doing her exams and stuff, so someone has to accompany her every time she goes, right? Because in case something happens, they can't help her. So today I was there accompanying her, and I got bored. I looked at the charts. I was like, yo, let me just do something. I did something. I couldn't take the video because I was around a bunch of teachers, like some. Anyway, welcome back. The trade that I caught was a sell. I only caught 30 points. I developed like a new 30-point system just yesterday because of what happened yesterday. And then I thought, hey, let me create some type of plan, and it looked good. I am bound to sit to be bound. Yeah, whatever. It's like a next year type of plan, so I am building foundation right now. But anyway, if you want, okay, I'm not really gonna go into that plan because it's like a personal thing. So anyway, the jade that I caught was from this order block, priced up into the order block. I went in my 1 minute time frame, waited for fair value gap to open up. It opened up, and then I would like to show you. It seems pretty far. Wait, not that far. Sorry, we are here. So if I go 1 minute and show you exactly how I entered and where I entered off and what I was looking at, what I was not looking at, and what I want not. It was a pretty simple trade, to be honest. So as you can see, price tapped into my order block now. Um, the reason why I picked out that specific candle is because from that candle we had a few breaks, right? We had a break over here, there, and then there's another low over there. But then we also had a trend line break. Remember, I do incorporate like some retail methods into my stuff. Like I trade just how I want to trade. It was not perfect. I don't know if I told you, but don't always force your trend lines or such and such to be perfect. They'll never be perfect. Never be perfect. I don't care how many perfect touches you have up on there. A fake out is always, expected. You can have fake out, and then you're supposed to adjust your trend line. It will never be perfect. So don't concentrate, or don't you know annoy yourself by trying to get it perfect. It will never be perfect. Anyway, so as you can see, we retested that trend line that we broke, and then we retested by the order block. So it's like two confluences or two reasons to go short-term short, right? So as soon as the slow formed, this was the initial target. This little gap opened up there, and I was like, okay, cool. But then I don't really looking for the gap. It's like a little star type of formation with these two candles. I'm gonna count these two candles as one because it's continuously going up, and then it really take up this high, which is how I would like to see my stars form. But nevertheless, we did end up taking out this high, took out that high, and I was more than happy to look for another type of like market structure shift or change of character or one and one up, because technically this kind of is one, but just didn't really happen that much. And that's why I'm like, no, bounced off there. Okay, cool. Now this candle could be a potential order block that you could use as a target, not to go long, as a target. So this could have been take profit. I'm saying could have been because I am going to show you something now. Could have been take profit, and this is where I said, so I was expecting price to come at least to the body of this candle. Following? Okay, cool. So it's not that bad, right? Price taps into this and then just goes down there and like, okay, cool, that's you on the trade. No, I did not win the trade like that. I did not do that. Exactly. Price, I did not enter as soon as price tapped into this. Price tapped into this, created this low, this high, and then this low. So where exactly did I enter? I entered when this fair value gap formed, because then I knew for sure that, hey, this is the move that I want to get involved in, going for this candle, right? Take profit. This is where you take your monopoly cash, right? Okay, cool. So where exactly did I enter? How did I enter by this fair value gap? Not exactly. So price came up here into this 5 minute order block, came up again, created a fair value gap with a break, right? Now, as soon as price got into, did I enter? No, I did not. I waited to see something, and it does not always happen, but it happens, right? And when it does happen, I will execute. It happens. There are many variations of it. It's just simple, right? Have a candle, this candle with a candle's high, the right candle, this one, and the left candle, this candle, both these candles highs, right? Both these candles highs, this candle and this candle must be lower than this candle's high. So it must be like a triangle type of thing. I think there's a marker here. So it must form something like this, right? So you must have a candle, and then a candle, and then a candle. Make sense? Makes sense. I'm gonna call this a trident formation. One is a swing high, but this is no swing high, bro. This is just a high. But this specific formation that you get, I'm gonna call that a trident. So as soon as you get your trident, you enter. So my initial entry was when this candle closed, because then my trident was formed. I was like, okay, cool, I'm entering, and I entered. And waterfall straight down. I took my profit, 30 points. So 30 points was around this area somewhere, and then that was my take profit, and I boom, I got out the trade, and I'm done for the day with just 30 points. And I am happy with that. Would I enter in again? No, I would not. I am done. I will look for other trades tomorrow. But that's how I took the trade today. But not only that, what was my initial build up to the trade? Now let me show you. We had, remember this floor, our 107, right? 1.07, I guess. We broke through that, and I was expecting price to push lower than that. In which case, price did push lower than that, but I was not looking for too much. So, make what made this order block even more valid for me personally is because we went below this. Retested, went below, creating some type of high, low, changed some type of character, retested the order block. Okay, cool. And then if you whip up your fib, everything just kind of lines. Just use your tools, right? You can see we just hit that gold zone, which is basically my fib is set up for the OTE setup. So I guess you could call it. I just never really studied the whole OTE thing. The fib was intriguing to me, like the levels, and I just went with that, and I just did. So I don't really know if this is an optimal trade entry drill type of thing, or model, or whatever it is you want to call it. But it got there, my gold zone, and I shout out ICT, by the way, SEC stuff. So shout out, he wants us to give him credit, right? So credit to ICT, the inner circle trader, the engineer of smart money concepts, the mentor of your mentor, right? You could say my mentor if you call me as a mentor. I am no mentor. I am just a guy just trying to make it, right? So yes, we broke through our floor, retested our reason, our flow broke in the first place because of that specific candle, because of that order block. I am putting it in quotes because I don't actually know what an order block is. To be honest with you, I don't know what an order block is. I just use certain candles to buy and sell stuff from. Right. So I'm kind of a messy trader, but I mean it works for me, and I guess that's all that matters. Like for now, right? So that's how I took my trade, and that was it. So nothing I would say exciting or complicated or whatnot or whatnot. So that's short term. What are we looking at long term? What are we thinking from, or what do I think EU would do? So before we actually get into that, we always talk about the dollar index, right? Now, when I started this morning, I did not go into the dollar index because I was just short term trading, and when I scalp, I don't really, I don't want to confuse myself with this stuff, right? Into long term, I would um, go into the dollar index first, and then you know tackle the markets and stuff. And if you have been paying attention, I have been ignoring S&P 500 and Nasdaq because Nasdaq. Remember, I was waiting for a specific low to be broken, and then it never broke. So I'm not interested. Right? I'm not interested as long as my bias is wrong at the beginning of the week, and if I be like, I know I'm expecting this to sell off during this week. If it does not sell off, I do not get involved at all. I'm not gonna go look for. Okay, yeah, I did say me. I did. I say, well, I'll look for buys, but I have not been looking for buys because I'm being too busy milking EU because I fucking love EU. Who does not? But anyway, we had this. Well, I had this. I saw this big ass fair value gap, which we tapped into just a little bit. But I'm not really satisfied with this because this is too big of an imbalance and this is too small of a correction or of a fail. Is that what I'm saying? So I really was expecting price to drop into it again and just do something, right? I was expecting you to sell off, and yeah, we did sell off, not that much, but we did sell off, and that's enough, right? That's enough. Now we have this high that was broken, that was taken out, so you can count this as some type of market structure shift, right? If you want, or break of structure. I'm gonna just say a break of structure. I don't like saying market structure shift. This to me is sounds like a tongue twister, bro. Market structure shift, market marsh. But so with that, what is our reason? What was our reason? What is the reason behind that? PDRA maybe, I don't know if this is what a PDRA is, but it is. We have this fair value gap, price perfectly tapped into it and completely just bought, and then now we have this as well. This high has been taken out, and what's our reason for that high to be taken out? Like, keep in mind, this is all happening near our point, at our 107 level. So everything, yeah, guys, like if you're flowing ceilings, bro, whatever activity is happening there, like these things work there, bro. Like, I don't know the reason behind it. Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, nah, guys, the banks, like when price gets, I don't know, guys. Nah, I'm just seeing things happen, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me get involved. You know what I'm saying? I'm not chasing anything. I'm following, and this is what most of you guys should be doing. You guys should be following the market and not just trying to chase it. You're not trying to predict where it's gonna go. Don't know anything, guys. I'm just following the damn thing. That's why I don't just get involved when I see a fair value gap and then I get involved as soon as it taps into it. No, I don't do that. Or you see another block and then like you see it now. Maybe yesterday I did that, but there's reasons behind me doing these things. But then bear with me, right? So this is where we are right now, and honestly, I have not looked at my charts ever since I took that saw. So this is the first time me getting into this, and I'm just looking at it now with you guys, right? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go down to my 5 minute time frame and actually see what's happening. Since we have a free will, but I'm gonna get rid of this. It's distracting, and I'm gonna get rid of this because we did tap into that. It's distracting. So right now we have fair value gap exactly at our 107. Right now, where should you get involved? Now I would be like, sell this, right? But there's not enough room to sell. My 30 points are there. I'm seeing my 30 points, but I'm doing this for the sake of you guys. Over here now, by this break, this is the low I would use to confirm like a proper market structure shift or break of structure, whatever. Some of you would use this, which is not, you're not wrong. If you go down maybe on 1 minute, if you go down on 1 minute, you could use that, right? Because I mean, we're clearly downtrending in some way, right? We tapped into a few things into this. These two candles make one block. You could be like, no, I just blocked it, and then you'd be like, I tapped into. No, guys, no. These two candles creating one block, and price dances on there for a little bit and a little bit, and then initial entry, guys, or a reason to go or reason to look for sales for me personally would be if price takes out this low, printing maybe a fair value gap or another order block, and then possible reasons to actually get involved, and then we have relatively equal, not really equal, but like relatively equal lows over there. So more reason for price to tap into this and then push higher. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe this order block over here will push things up, right? Price will not get to these areas, guys. So you must always just be adjusting. If the market tells you something, you go ahead with it. So right now, guys, I don't know. You can call me the trader that plays guessing games with the market, because I trade with my gut sometimes for me. So I'm expecting price. This is me predicting, contradicting myself, but price right now is telling me that it could push lower, right, and then potentially go up higher, right? Right. It's not so complicated. We do have this order block that, is it an order block? I think it's a fair value gap. It's a fair value gap. My bad, guys. My bad. My bad. My bad. I just have a tendency of forgetting these things. So push down there and go up, because we've already danced into this, right? So right now we have classic. This is like just order flow, right? Just following order flow and just like going with the flow of orders and whatnot, I guess. Fair value gap off the fair value gap. So tap into this fair value gap. Sorry. Break this high. Look for another fair value gap to get involved in, and just so on and so forth. It's not that complicated, to be honest with you. Until price potentially takes this high out. If it does not take this high out, we are going down. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see price take this high out, create a higher high, higher low, another higher high, right? To tell me that we are creating higher highs. I'm going up. Are you coming with me? I'm coming with you. Tap into something and then push on higher. I have a marker. So if price takes out this high, what am I expecting to see? Imagine this is the high, right? And then we have like this movement, this movement, this movement. It could just crash. It could not. I don't know. Right? But we're not expecting that. Because right now the market is telling us that, hey, Tagna might take that thing out. You know what I'm saying? Because we've already danced upon this level. Right? We've been here for a very long time. So it's kind of highly unlikely sometimes for price to, go back up and then come back into it, especially if we have this another variation of my trident, which is a head and shoulders pattern, right? And these patterns are everything to me. I love them. I love them, right? So we have this 3 point system, this 3 point system style little trident. So what am I looking for when price gets up to this level? I'll break, right, 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 and then something over there we can go on. So this is just something for you guys. I am personally going to keep to my 30 point system, which I will be showing you guys when I can. Maybe, I don't know, just when I can. Maybe if I am able to take a video while I'm like live trading and stuff like that. But like, this is what I'm doing, you guys. Then yeah, because my shorty is not writing first session tomorrow. She's writing her second session, so that's only at 1. So hopefully I get to take this at 9, whereby I'm in the in my game, in my mood, is when I catch my trade and stuff, and then hopefully like we'll see. So 10 November 9. Expect the next video at maybe 10ish, 11ish tomorrow, CAT, guys, Central African time. And yeah, guys, this is it for now. Honestly, good luck trading, everyone, and I say good night, y'all.